My name is Luke. I'm 29 and I'm the manager here at the bookstore. I started here as a part-time associate in 2017 when the company that runs the bookstore here took over the contract. I was part of the first group of hires that they brought in under the new management to help get the store turned over. A lot of experience dealing with customer service. You learn a lot that's not just exclusive to retail. A lot of those credits can transfer over to other aspects, and a lot of dealing with people management and also dealing with customer relations and things like that. Those are things that you can bring over into other elements as well as just dealing with people on a one-to-one. Well, obviously at the start of the semester, it's mostly the books that they're looking for, but once the big textbook selling season's over, what we call rush, so there's fall rush and spring rush, after that, most of what we sell is right in the corner over there under snacks and candy. So that's what we see a lot of students coming in for. When it comes to the required course materials, everything gets communicated to us from each of the departments. So for instance, the executive assistant over at the English department, for example, will let us know all the books being used for every course taught in the English department. It sounds a lot more complicated than it is just because it's a lot of information, but our systems are set up in a way where everything's mostly streamlined. So we're able to get everything organized so we know exactly what needs to be used. Pretty much every semester, we always have a handful of students that are surprised to learn that we sell technology. We sell Dell and PC and Mac, but we sell Dell and HP. We sell iPads and MacBooks. Some of the more expensive machines we don't carry in store, but they are available on our website. Yeah, there's a lot of just basic information about finding course materials or any kind of other products that we offer that a lot of students don't know, especially new students. And a lot of them don't even find out until they come to the store in person. A lot of students are mostly remote. People were graduating that had been taking their entire program online, and they had to come physically to the bookstore here to pick up their cap and gown. It was the first time they'd physically been to the store. And then just a lot of basic stuff about like knowing what course materials and just how to shop in store and online. A lot of information that I wish more people would be able to get access to right at the beginning. Because a lot of, especially freshmen, we see them come in and they seem to overthink the process a lot, and they don't realize how easy it is to shop in store. We also have everything arranged, all the course materials are arranged by author, and we have the whole store set up, so all you have to do is, there's even a sign up with a QR code, and you just scan that, put in your ID number, and it brings up the list of everything you need for the current term. There's something that our company offers called an equitable access program. So it further streamlines the entire course materials process. So as opposed to students having to buy their books and pay out of pocket at the register, it will just be a one lump fee that's added onto their tuition and fees up front. Depending on what your major is, like if you're mostly taking English classes, you may not pay a lot for textbooks, but if you're in like science, or taking bio or like your pre-med, those textbooks can get really pricey. So like a nursing student or someone that's pre-med or someone that's mostly taking biology classes could easily spend $300 to $400 on textbooks at least. With an access program, that price point will be closer to like $150. So you would pay that as part of your tuition and fees and get access to your course materials. And a lot of those course materials would now be going increasingly online. So you would just get immediate online access like through Brightspace to all your material for like a one-time fee. It's also just an added convenience, so students don't even have to go through the store and shop as much. They can even order their stuff online, or as long as they opt into the program, they just have to come by the store and pick up their materials. I think there'll always be a need for, if not a campus bookstore, then a campus store in general. It'll probably be several decades, may not even be in our lifetime, where people will get fully comfortable not having a brick and mortar option to shop in. I know there have been some campus stores that have experimented with doing entirely digital or off-site course materials and only selling the spiritware in store to mixed results. Because I think still that people just also prefer the convenience of having physical product available in the store. Because we're a community college, we do see a lot of returning students and adult learners, as we call them, especially in some of our non-credit programs. So they're still are more comfortable with and familiar with a physical text, and also just having a physical location. People can even order stuff on our website online and do free store pickup. So even if it's something we don't carry in our regular assortment, it will ship in, and then they can come pick it up and save the couple bucks for the shipping charges. Work smart, not hard. Because that can change depending on the context of what your job is or what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Basically finding the shortcuts, but the shortcuts that are worth taking and don't come back to bite you in the end. Any incoming students or any students that aren't very familiar with what we do or what we can do to help them, that there's nothing wrong with reaching out. Nothing wrong with asking questions. I wish more people would, especially before classes start. Reach out with any questions, not only just with the bookstore, but I know there are other campus departments and offices that we work with closely that are more familiar with the procedure of how we do things, so they even have to come to the bookstore directly to get some assistance. I would always encourage students to order their books early. Never wait until classes start. They'll tell you at orientation to wait until you get your syllabus. Don't. Unless you like waiting, unless you like lines and waiting for packages to show up, don't. The best time is 2 weeks before classes start. Order online and then come to pick up once classes start. Don't ship things to your house. Don't wait till classes start. 2 weeks before, place an online order and then just come and pick everything up once your classes start. You avoid every line by doing it that way. It's the easiest way to do it because all the information's right on our website.